Hi everyone. Thank you for watching. By law, I have to tell you that this is for entertainment purposes only. All videos are property of Psychic Liz Cross, LLC. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here with the amazing psychic Liz Cross. How are you doing today?
I am doing amazing, Mr. Photon. How are you?
Doing great. We're doing our weekly financial update. We do every week where we cover stocks, we cover commodities, we cover you name it, we cover it. SpaceX, gold, silver, all that kind of stuff. So we have a great membership that requests a whole bunch of stuff that we do on the second part of this video. But let's cover some stuff that's in the news right now. Obviously, the war stuff is moving the market for sure. We had pretty much the war's back on. We're on again, off again, like we predicted. So Liz has been calling this thing to be on and off for, ever since it started. And that has just been true, 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 true. So I'm looking at Polymarket here, and people
Mhm.
are betting, as they do, as to when the next round of, of peace talks may
Oh,
commence. Um, I mean, we can bring Trump in, I guess, and ask,
oh,
like, is that even on his mind at all right now?
are you even, is this on your mind having Iran peace talk? No, no, he's done with them. As of today's personal thoughts, feelings, and opinions, he is done with them.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like in the media. What he's saying, anyways, out loud. He's saying the quiet part out loud. Um, so let's ask the founding fathers: will we see a next round of Iran peace talks before the end of August?
Will we see next round? No,
Okay.
before the end of August, before the end
Mm,
of August. I think before the end of August. Sorry, I was thinking July.
mm.
Before the end of July? No.
Okay. So yeah, we're looking for August. And that kind of lines up with some of our astrological charts. We'll take a look at that in the second part of this video. But yeah, crude oil obviously, is something that we're watching because that's a good indicator of, does the market think we're gonna be at war for a while? And it is shot back up, unfortunately for everybody. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
gas prices probably will be going up because of that, I'm sure. Although Trump
Well,
is trying to do
mhm.
stuff to keep him down in the background, but you can only do that for so long.
And that's exactly what we said was going to happen.
Yeah. Well, do we see oil going up above, $100 in the next couple months for those peace talks?
I think it's going to sit just below it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's a good indicator of what's going to happen. Sounds like things will escalate for a little bit still before they calm down again. So keep that in mind. It's going to affect the market for sure. Other big things that happened. Well, we had not a Fed meeting this morning, but we had CPI come out actually cooler. So, which is funny because that means energy costs and food actually went down for the month, even though you know oil is spiked. So we'll see in the next print what happens there. But the markets are reacting positively to that because it's the coolest print since May. So people would think, well, there's a better chance that they're actually going to cut rates, or less chance they're going to hike. So people still think they're going to do a Fed hike this year. 80% of people think that. Let's ask the founding fathers: will the Federal Reserve hike the interest rates sometime in 2026? Is that still a probability?
And so they hike interest rates sometimes. I think towards the end of the year, I
Mhm.
know we're a way out at the moment, but I
Mhm.
think towards the end of the year, yes.
Okay. And will there be a Fed cut at some point this year?
Will there be a Fed? Yes, right around the midterms.
So we have an October meeting and we have a September meeting. That would be the closest ones, I would think. Are we
September. No, it's probably going to be October.
okay? We'll keep an eye on that because obviously that's going to move the market as well. And everybody's fight high, pricing in that we won't have that cut. So that's edge, that's alpha for you guys to buy the dip if you're stuff you're interested in. Okay, so speaking of dips, we had IBM stock crash this week. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I mean, if you
Oh.
look at it on the weekly time frame, it's not like the end of the world, but it did dump like 20%, which is not good for a stock. But it's basically back to where it was, a few months ago. But it's definitely scary looking if you're a stock trader. So I'm wondering if this is let's do this is what we do for our members. So we take these stocks out, we look at them long term to see if there's, if what's going to have good energy over the next 5 years, what's got good potential. So let's do it for IBM. This may be an opportunity we're looking at right here. So let's grab IBM and put it out and ask how well it does over the next 5 years on a scale of 1 to 10.
It scores like a 6 or 7. Is it going to recover? It will recover from this, although I think it's going to take time.
Yeah. Could we see it below 200?
Can we see it below 200? Yes.
Okay, so at some point, this might be something you might be interested in because they have been endorsed by Trump before. He's backing them and, hinted that they'll be, they're supporting a lot of American companies, right? And that's been a good trade to kind of follow what he has gone into, at least recently in the past, months. So could be an opportunity there for you guys if you're interested. The other thing we're going to talk about today on the second part of this video is Robinhood. So Robinhood over the last 3 weeks, the end of June, they actually launched their own crypto chain. Okay. And
Oh,
they've attached it to their Robinhood app, which everybody has access to. And they've made it within one click, you can transfer money over and buy crypto on their platform. Like super easy, like the easiest thing you've ever seen. There's $100 billion basically in Robinhood right now in assets. Okay. They have 26 million accounts across the world, something like that. So there's a lot of money there that basically at the click of a button can flip over and buy crypto now on their platform. And they have a bunch of offerings that they have over there. So this looks like a big opportunity. It could be going into the next bull market. The last week, they've already surpassed Solana in trading dex volume. They passed base chain. All the money's been traded on chain on Robinhood, the majority of it this past week. And I know people that have personally made a lot of money being early on some of the stuff over there already. So we're going to take a look at that entire ecosystem on the second part of this video, as well as go into some more equities that our members have requested. So we'll probe those out as well as SpaceX. We did really good on the SpaceX trade here for what we predicted. If we look back, let's just quickly show. I have these two areas marked out here that we basically called as targets. We hit the first target, we went up, bounced off it, and we came down to the second target. We went a little bit lower than we thought, although we had these prices for a little bit farther out on the timeline. But that's like perfect. Where else are you going to get this with this kind of information? So we're going to probe SpaceX and see where it's going from here. If it's going to go lower, if this is indeed the bottom for a while. And lots of value there for our members. So go over to Patreon/remote viewing and beyond. It's a few dollars a month to sign up. You get access to our Discord, where I have a room where I call out things as well in there, and we can discuss all this stuff. And we have a great community of like-minded individuals. So we'd love to see you on the second part of this members video.
absolutely. Thank you so much. See
Thank
you
you.
on the flip side.